So the first thing people all want to know is, what is a pellet heater? So first of all, Palazzetti pellet heaters aren't just like any other pellet heater. They're high-end European design, European-made pellet heaters. They have some unique functions such as a star auger instead of a cylinder auger, which I'll explain in a more technical video. But essentially the core essence of a pellet heater is an electronic wood heater. So you are still using wood. The difference is you're getting compressed wood, usually made out of recycled timber. It can be hardwood, softwood. You can often tell by the color. So this one here is quite dark brown, so that's a nice hardwood. If it was more of a pine color, it would be softwood. They come in a 15 kilo bag, and you simply pour your pellets into the back of your system initially, which is called the hopper. Once you've poured your pellets into the hopper, you can literally press the on and off button to turn it on, turn it off. With the pellet heaters, you can control the flame speed. You can go up to 5 different flame heights. You can have 5 different fan speeds. You can also thermostatically control the unit. So you can say if it turns off at 24 degrees, you can set it to 24 degrees to turn off. You can set it at 27 degrees, whatever you like. There are other accessories as well. So you can get Wi-Fi modules, Wi-Fi controllers, remote controls, and otherwise that you can use to control your unit. With a pellet heater and the pellets themselves, the big difference between burning wood pellets compared to wood, obviously first and foremost, you don't need to stack wood, buy large logs of wood. Obviously, there's a bit more mess involved in storing wood. And with wood, what you have are air gaps inside the wood and timber itself. So with a log of wood, you're actually burning the timber from the outside in as well as the inside out. With a wood pellets, because they're so finely compressed, every wood pellet is burnt really thoroughly from the outside in until it's a fine ash. So you're getting maximum burn out of every wood pellet. Likewise with a wood heater, so wood heaters are about 65 to 72% efficient generally. Wood heaters are still a great product, but pellet heaters are 87 to 92% efficient. It's a much smaller flue, as you can see on the models here behind me as well. You still get a beautiful, nice flame, but you're not putting in big, solid pieces of wood. You're literally just getting a handful of wood pellets burning at one time. And again, because they're so finely compressed, it is recycled timber, you're just getting a lot more bang for buck from the burn of your wood. You're getting a very high amount of heat coming off each unit. In our previous video introducing Palazzetti, we did say that the units come from 6 kilowatt units all the way up to 12 kilowatts. And to give you a rough idea, for a good sized Australian home, a standard 4x2 house, for example, that has open kitchen, living, dining, that kitchen, living, dining space would generally need about 7 or 8 kilowatts to heat up that space and to maximize the heat in that space. So most of these units are going to be sufficient for a large living area to provide some nice warmth into the house as well. So pellet heaters, again, essentially they're an electronic wood heater that gives you high efficiency, really high functionality, great for the environment because we're using recycled renewable timber. You're still using a natural resource in that we're using timber, and highly efficient with a much smaller flue. So again, if you have any further questions, please go to www.palazzetti.com.au.